Washington, D.C., the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Washington Nationals. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. All right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the mound. He has been lights out lately.
You're not kidding, Boog. I mean, look at these stats. He's got hitters guessing on every pitch. I'm excited to see if he can maintain his dominance in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the mound for Washington in this one, Andrew Alvarez. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound. Coming up on the first pitch, Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies. And we're underway in game one of the series. Swings through that one.
Ball one.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2. Out to center. Young under it. And there's one down.
Batting second, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Ball.
Just getting going here in our nation's capital. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. This one in the air, center field. Young takes it in for the out. And there are two down.
Batting third, first baseman, Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper up now. I think one of my favorite moments from his 2024 season was his soccer-style celebration after he hit a home run in London.
Is that when he went with the knee slide?
Exactly, and really into it, too. He yelled, "I love soccer," over and over while going through the high-five line of the dugout.
When in Rome, as they say.
For London. That's hard hit in a line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. You always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big two-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Abrams. And that's the third out. Now it'll be Washington's turn. It's a scoreless ball game. This is Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. In Washington, D.C. And on the mound for Philadelphia in this one, Zach Wheeler. And he's kind of been the talk of baseball since his last outing.
Boog, last time out, picked up his 15th win of the year. He's been really putting things together at the perfect time. We'll see if he can go out there today and, more importantly, get a win for the team.
C.J. Abrams digging in for the Nationals. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. I always talk about get him knocking your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Wheeler was recently named Pitcher of the Month for some outstanding work on the mound. Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
No question that he earned that Pitcher of the Month award, Boog. He was just dominant. String together enough of those, and you can expect some other hardware on the mantle.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Abrams gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Ball.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Got him swinging. One away.
Batting third.
As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. And something they've talked about needing to improve on moving forward is their ability to apply consistent pressure, Chris. Right now, it's not a club that gets on base enough.
You know, sometimes, Boog, you need...
Runner on the go.
That's the
Pitch
ball.
is low. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
I think that still kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game 1, so that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
Ball.
Yeah, big swing and a miss. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Now it's the right fielder, Dylan Cruz. 0-1. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of 2 in the series. On a line out towards center. He's got it. That is that. So nothing in the Washington half of the first. We're scoreless through an inning at Nationals Park on the show. Top of the second, and now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Comes up empty. Joe McDonald, our umpire behind the dish.
Yeah, Boog, Joey Mack. Sometimes a little tough to figure out. We may see some hitters and pitchers asking him where a pitch was here or there, but most of the time he keeps it reasonable.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Smash down the left field line. Dives, but it kicks off his glove.
Batting seventh.
Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Stepping in, Adolis Garcia.
Yep.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1.
Ball 1.
Runner on the go. Strike in there. throw to second, and he's out.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
That's towards center. Young under it. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Nationals Park. Bottom of the inning. Brady House digging in for the Nationals. Foul ball there.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
The 0-1.
Ball. Ball 2.
And downstairs.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That one catches the corner for a strike. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Batting sixth, designated hitter, Jalen Lyle.
In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Second inning here, no score. That one ripped, but foul.
A little tardy on that fastball. He's going to have to get it going a little quicker, get that front foot down.
Ball 2.
This one in the dirt. Swing and a ball lifted left field. He's got it.
Batting seventh, center fielder, Jacob.
One out man at first. Here's the center fielder, Jacob Young. Just missed.
Down low.
In the dirt. Got him. Now 2 out.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you get away with some of those, more margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
That one to first. He takes it himself to bag, and that'll do it. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers.
Hey.
Liner caught at second.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
De La Cruz getting the start in left. 29 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies.
Fly to center his first time.
Drive.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. That misses. Ball one. That one hammered, but pulled foul. And a 1-1.
No, that's a ball.
Top of the third, no score. That one fouled off, 2-2. Ripped to third, but handled, and that will end the inning. Phillies strand one, still no score. Back in Washington, D.C., let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year.
Ball one.
The 1-1. And a foul ball. The 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Down low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Challenge from behind the dish here. Pretty close, but it was a ball. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Hit in the air, center field. Crawford has a beat on it. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Nationals, left fielder
James Wood at the plate. Last year gained some attention. He was intentionally walked in a game June 29th 4 times. Only the 3rd player this century to be intentionally walked 4 times in a single game, joining Manny Ramirez and Barry Bonds. Into left center for a base hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Runner on the go. Pitch inside. Realmuto throws not in time. It's a stolen base.
Pretty close play on that one, and perfect throw, probably gets him. That throw was just a little wide to the third base side of the bag, so he had to reach a little bit to get it. Could have been just enough to make the difference there.
Man at second. And now it's even up.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And that chance handled. Gets it to first.
Speed break. Funny. Oh, you're funny. Oh, you're so funny.
I'm really happy with the fences. When I go to people's homes, that's usually one of the first things I do. So, I'm just going to look over here. Now that's a little bit of a low. Okay, so what I'm seeing there is some peeling paint. Older homes with old paint can often be lead-based. And if it is lead-based and you get a dog that's sort of scratching or chewing at that paint, they can get lead toxicity, lead poisoning, and that can cause neurological problems and tummy upset. It can make them really sick. It can be life-threatening. Lead poisoning is not that common, but it can be quite dangerous. So it's always better to be safe than sorry. Either bolt it up or remove that panel or get it professionally repainted. Leave it to
Time for a pee break.
That's out number 3. On to extra innings. Bryce Harper to the plate. Up now, the league leader in home runs. Every swing looks like a rocket launch.
Yeah, pitchers know what's coming. If they miss their spot, they're going to be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Not just far, but loud, Singy. Everything seems to jump off his bat.
Yeah, Boog, when he connects, the ballpark turns into a souvenir shop. That home run total just keeps on climbing. What did Eric Young used to say? Souvenir City.
Here's the 0-2. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Young under it. One down.
Up next for Philadelphia, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Line drive, and it stays fair. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for Philadelphia, third.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Ball.
The 1-0.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at-bat. As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Next offering is fouled back. The 2-2. Line drive, base hit right field. Throw sails over his head at first.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Chases that one upstairs.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Look out, way inside. To third, save. And now second and third with one gone. So on the wild pitch, two guys advance.
With 2 on and 1 out, you're just hoping you can get a double play ball to get yourself out of the inning. But now you've really got some work to do. You need a big strikeout here.
Two on, one out. And the count 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Garcia in the box now. Takes strike one. High fly ball right field. Cruz under this one. And that's the 3rd out. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. And midway in the 4th, we're tied 0-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. And that misses. And it's 1-0.
You know, these Nationals just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
On the inside corner for a strike. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball a little more straight and velo to it.
This one in the air, center field. Crawford on the move. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Nationals, designated hitter.
Next for the Nationals is the DH, Dalen Lyle. Flying to left his first time.
That's a ball.
On the ground, right side, and it's through for a hit. And that extends the inning.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Now the 0-1. There goes the runner. Pitch is low. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, nights like this, when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
Harper. And that will end the inning. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
You know, these Phils, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Up the middle, Garcia. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
That's a strike.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the fifth. Fouled off. He was late.
Ball.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Struck him out swinging. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. So the Philly batting order turns over. Justin Crawford, the next to hit. Left field. And that's a fair ball.
Well, he's been working out of the stretch just about the entire game, Boog. A lot of base runners on against him, and he's just done a really nice job of scattering the hits, not giving up any runs. But at some point, your luck usually runs out.
Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Two down, go ahead run in scoring position. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone. Activity in the bullpen for the Nationals. Foster Griffin, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. McGarrett getting loose as well. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at-bat through the count.
Man on second, 2 down. That one almost got him. Time call. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. That one lifted to left. And that's the 3rd out. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. This is Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. Back here in Nationals Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Andres Chaparro digging in for the Nationals.
Well, these Nats just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
The 1-1. Slice the other way and foul. 2-2 now. Line drive, base hit right center field. And a good start to the inning.
much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Swings through the sweeper. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. This one in the air center field. Crawford in position. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Nationals, the shortstop.
Here's C.J. Abrams now, 1 for 2.
Ball one.
One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. In the air, right field. Garcia should have this one. 2 down.
Up next for the Nationals, left fielder, James Wood.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Strike two. Ripped to short, flips it. Nicely done for the out. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far.
Yeah. Can I tell you about the sun? Can I make you believe that in the summer when it burn it don't burn out the leaves? Look at me staying on keeping the healthiest sheen. That's how our function could be. Start this production with me. We come on time with a band. Music composed with a jam. L-O-V-E, love. And that's where
Foster Griffin gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And something to be aware of, the long ball has been a little bit of a problem for him this year.
On the ground, Abrams on the run, throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for Philadelphia, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals.
Ball.
Activity in the Washington bullpen. Cole Henry, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Beater also throwing.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Swing and a ground ball into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for Philadelphia,
Pulled that one right in the direction of the shifted defense, but no one could make a play on it. I mean, that's his approach, and it's probably not changing.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. 2 away. Go ahead run on base. JT Realmuto stands in for the Phillies.
Ball, no.
Squirts away a little bit. Good hitters count the 2-0. Up the middle. They take the force out, and that will inning. One left for Philadelphia, and we are still scoreless. Back in Washington, D.C. An impressive outing so far, Siggy picking up right where he left off.
Yeah, he's pitching with feel right now, Boo. You can see it in the way he's navigating this lineup.
That one's in there. That's strike one.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Breaking ball in there for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Got him. Leadoff man retired in the sixth.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with, and there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information, but the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there, and it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
That's a strike.
Ball two.
Breaking
Ball
ball
three.
misses down and away. Good job to fight that one off.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Stays alive. Three-two. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn. He's digging for second. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, kicked the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Brady House digging in for the Nationals. He's 0 for 1. That one clips the outside corner. That's strike one.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Man at second. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Got him swinging.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. That thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Right through there for a strike. Go-ahead run at second here in the bottom of the sixth. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Battling here as he fouls it away. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner around third. He scores and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Well, to start first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Young in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Lyle off of first with 2 away.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0 ball game. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Cole Henry.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
That's out.
Got him to chase one upstairs there.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch off, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. In there. Got him looking for the K. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. 2 up, 2 down. Now the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz. Yeah, that's fouled off. Two down, nobody on. That misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. Got him looking. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down 1-0. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
When I look into your eyes, I feel like I'm in paradise.
Tanner Banks into the game.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
When I look into your eyes, I feel like I'm in paradise. And even when the sun rises.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Crawford turns to the right on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Catcher, Harry Ford.
Close,
that's
but
a ball.
called a ball. Ball 1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. ground ball right side. Harper. And he takes it himself for the out.
Up next for the Nationals.
Back to the top of the order. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. 1 for 3.
Ball 1.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Late swing, foul to the left. On the ground to third. Slings it across. Hit it. A 1-2-3 inning. It's the Nationals 1 and the Phillies nothing. Back here in Nationals Park. And here's the Phillies leadoff man, Justin Crawford. Trying to bunt his way on. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Maybe a little small ball is exactly what the doctor ordered to rev up this offense, and they've been pretty quiet all game, so maybe this wakes them up a bit and helps them get on the board.
In the air, left field. Wood gets there. He's under it. 1 away. Here is Bryce Harper. So here's the guy that is, I think, right now the favorite to win the National League MVP. And that drops in for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
That's the ball.
The 1-1.
Ball down.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses.
Ball, no.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
So the tying run at second. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they had the lead. Bryce Harper with a star scraper. His 57th homer of the season, and they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 2-1. These fans are just heartbroken right now.
Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Andre Granillo preparing to come on if needed. Beater also getting ready. And a swing and a miss. That one 95 to finish him off.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release.
Clayton Beater comes on now.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Boom. The next to hit takes ball 1. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Brings it in for the 3rd out. But the Phils get 2 on this blast. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show.
How will they choose which puppy to take home? Very interested.
In one, in both, in...
Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. Alex McFarland on the pitch here.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Fastball for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Ball. That's down.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
The other way, and foul ball.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Center field, Crawford settles under it. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Nationals, second baseman,
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
The Phillies trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. To the right side. Fires to first in time.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this, positioned perfectly.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Dylan Cruz. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Two down, nobody on.
Ball 1.
And there's a strike.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nothing doing for Washington. They're down 2-1. Back in Washington.